Why can't humans regrow limbs? The animals that can rebuild themselves. Imagine walking through a forest. You accidentally lose your arm. It sounds like the end of the story, but then, something impossible happens. Over the next few weeks, a tiny group of cells begins gathering at the wound. A soft bud appears. Blood vessels grow, muscles begin forming, nerves reconnect, bones slowly take shape. Month after month, the missing arm returns. Not an artificial replacement, not a transplant, your own arm. Every finger, every muscle, every nerve, exactly where it once belonged. For humans, this sounds like science fiction. For a salamander, it's simply biology. Somewhere on Earth, right now, there are animals capable of rebuilding parts of their own bodies, with an ability that still amazes modern science. And the greatest mystery is not that they can do it. The greatest mystery is why we cannot. For thousands of years, humans have admired creatures that seemed almost magical. Ancient myths spoke of beings that healed instantly, creatures impossible to kill, animals that returned stronger after injury. For centuries, these stories belonged to legend. Then science began looking more closely, and discovered something astonishing. Nature had been performing miracles all along. Meet the axolotl, a small amphibian that spends its entire life underwater. At first glance, it appears ordinary, a quiet creature with feathery gills and a permanent smile. But beneath that gentle appearance lies one of biology's greatest secrets. If an axolotl loses a leg, it grows another. Not just skin, not just muscle, an entire functional limb. Bones, blood vessels, nerves, joints, everything returns. Even more remarkable, the new limb is often almost indistinguishable from the original. No scar, no artificial replacement, just regeneration. Scientists have spent decades studying this extraordinary ability, not because they want to help salamanders, because they hope to understand ourselves. The axolotl is not alone. Across the natural world, other masters of regeneration exist. Starfish can regenerate lost arms. Some species can rebuild an entire body from a single remaining arm, provided enough of the central disc is present. Certain flatworms called planarians possess astonishing regenerative abilities. Cut one into pieces under experimental conditions, and each piece may regenerate into a complete organism. Zebrafish can regenerate damaged heart tissue and parts of their fins. Some lizards can regrow their tails. Nature has invented regeneration again and again, each species solving the problem differently, each revealing another clue. At first, regeneration seems almost magical, but underneath the mystery lies biology. Imagine cutting a branch from a tree. Nothing grows back. Now imagine pruning certain plants. New branches appear. Life responds differently depending on the instructions written into its cells. The same is true for animals. The question is not whether cells know how to grow. Every embryo begins from a single fertilized cell. That one cell eventually builds a complete body. 2 arms, 2 legs, a beating heart, a functioning brain, every organ, every tissue. The instructions already exist. The mystery is this: why are those instructions used so powerfully before birth, but so differently afterward? When an axolotl loses a limb, the wound closes rapidly, but instead of forming a permanent scar, something remarkable happens. Cells near the injury begin changing. Some specialized cells return to a more flexible state. Others multiply rapidly. Soon, a small structure forms at the tip of the injury. Scientists call it a asterisk blastema. Think of the blastema as a biological construction site. Not a finished building. Not even a blueprint. But a gathering place where rebuilding begins. Inside this tiny structure, cells communicate continuously. Chemical signals spread. Genes switch on and off. Growth accelerates. The blastema somehow knows exactly what is missing. A finger, a wrist, an elbow, an entire arm. Then, slowly, patiently, it rebuilds only what needs replacing. Nothing more, nothing less. One of the greatest mysteries is not how regeneration begins. It's how the body knows precisely when to stop. Stem cells also play an important role in regeneration. These remarkable cells have the ability to develop into different specialized cell types. During early development, they help create the entire body. Later in life, certain stem cells continue supporting tissue repair in specific organs. Different animals rely on stem cells in different ways. Some maintain populations capable of remarkable regeneration. Others depend more heavily on specialized repair processes. Scientists are still discovering exactly how these strategies differ from species to species. DNA provides another essential part of the story. Every cell inside an axolotl contains genetic instructions. Those instructions determine how proteins are built, how cells communicate, how tissues develop. But genes are not always active. Many remain switched off until the right signal appears. In regenerative animals, injury activates a complex network of biological instructions. Growth begins. Cells reorganize. Patterns emerge. It is not chaos. It is one of the most carefully coordinated biological events ever observed. Imagine constructing an entire building without architects standing on the site. Every worker somehow knows exactly where to go, what to build, when to stop. Regeneration works with astonishing precision. Then comes an uncomfortable question. If regeneration exists in nature, why don't humans simply do the same? The surprising answer is, we already do, just not to the same extent. Your skin constantly repairs itself. Every cut, every scrape, every small injury begins healing almost immediately. Your blood replaces billions of cells every day. Bone can heal after fractures. The lining of your intestines renews itself continuously. Even the liver possesses a remarkable ability to regenerate after partial surgical removal, provided enough healthy tissue remains. The human body is not incapable of regeneration. It simply regenerates differently. Think about what happens after cutting your finger. The bleeding stops. The wound closes. New tissue forms. Weeks later, the injury may be barely visible. This is healing. Healing and regeneration are not identical. Healing focuses on restoring function quickly. Regeneration focuses on replacing what was lost. Humans excel at healing. Axolotls excel at regeneration. Both strategies have advantages. Both represent different evolutionary solutions. Scar tissue tells this story beautifully. When human skin is deeply injured, the body often responds rapidly by producing collagen. The priority is speed. Seal the wound. Prevent infection. Stop blood loss. A scar forms. Function returns. The body survives. For regeneration specialists like the axolotl, the strategy is different. Instead of building a permanent patch, they rebuild the original structure. It takes longer. It is far more complex. But the result is extraordinary. This raises one of biology's greatest questions. If humans already possess stem cells, already repair skin, already regenerate blood, already heal bones, already rebuild portions of the liver, what happened? Why does evolution allow us to regenerate some tissues, but not an entire arm? Did we lose that ability, or did we trade it for something else? Some scientists believe evolution involves compromises. A trait that benefits one species may become less important, or even disadvantageous in another. Rapid wound closure and scar formation may have offered survival advantages in human evolutionary history. The full story is still being uncovered. Nature rarely gives without taking something in return. Perhaps the most astonishing realization is this. The instructions for building a human arm already existed once. Every one of us grew arms before we were born. Every finger, every bone, every nerve, every blood vessel. Your body accomplished one of the most complex construction projects in biology. Then, somehow, that extraordinary ability changed. Not completely, but enough that healing replaced regeneration. And somewhere inside your DNA, the memory of that ancient construction project may still remain. Waiting. Silent. Hidden. Because the greatest mystery isn't whether the human body knows how to build an arm. The greatest mystery is why, after building one perfectly, it almost never builds another. And that question has become one of the most exciting frontiers in modern biology. Because if scientists can understand what changed, they may one day unlock one of medicine's greatest possibilities. Not creating artificial limbs, not replacing the body, but teaching the human body how to rebuild itself once again. Could humans ever regrow arms? Imagine walking into a hospital, not to receive a prosthetic arm, not to undergo a transplant, but to begin growing your own arm again. No metal, no artificial parts, no donor, only your own cells, following instructions hidden inside your body. Today, that sounds impossible, but only a century ago, heart transplants sounded impossible. Artificial organs sounded impossible. Editing DNA sounded impossible. History has taught us something remarkable. Today's science fiction sometimes becomes tomorrow's medicine. So the question is no longer, can salamanders regenerate? We already know they can. The real question is, could humans ever learn to do the same? To answer that question, scientists first look back through evolution. Life on Earth has been experimenting for hundreds of millions of years. Some species evolved extraordinary regenerative abilities. Others gradually lost them. But evolution rarely gives simple answers. Every ability has a cost. Every advantage comes with a trade-off. Imagine two different survival strategies. One animal lives in a dangerous environment where losing a limb is common. For that species, the ability to regrow a limb may greatly increase the chance of survival. Now imagine another species. Its greatest challenge is surviving severe bleeding, infection, or rapid injury. For that species, closing a wound as quickly as possible may be more important than slowly rebuilding the missing body part. Nature does not always search for perfection. It searches for survival. The strategy that leaves the most offspring is often the one that continues. Over millions of years, humans became extraordinary healers. Fast blood clotting, rapid wound closure, powerful immune responses, scar formation. These abilities protected our ancestors from infections and blood loss. They may also have reduced the opportunity for large-scale regeneration. Researchers continue investigating these evolutionary trade-offs. The full story is still unfolding. The next clue lies inside stem cells. Throughout life, your body carries populations of stem cells that help maintain and repair many tissues. Bone marrow produces blood cells. The skin constantly renews itself. The intestine replaces its lining every few days. Hair grows. Wounds heal. Stem cells are constantly at work. But the stem cells responsible for maintaining tissues are not identical to those that built your body before birth. Embryonic development and adult repair follow different biological rules. Scientists are working to understand exactly how those rules change over time. One of the greatest questions in regenerative biology is whether adult human tissues can be encouraged to activate developmental programs safely and precisely. Then comes one of the most fascinating ideas in genetics. Perhaps the instructions for regeneration never disappeared. Perhaps they simply became quieter. Genes are not like light switches that are permanently on or off. Many genes activate only under specific conditions. During childhood, during healing, during development, during illness. Researchers have discovered that regenerative animals activate different combinations of genes after injury than humans typically do. The challenge is not finding a single regeneration gene. No such magic gene exists. Instead, scientists are studying enormous networks of genes communicating together. Thousands of biological instructions. Millions of interactions. Like an orchestra performing a symphony. Changing one violin does not create the entire performance. Every instrument must play together. This complexity explains why regeneration remains one of medicine's greatest challenges. Growing an arm is not simply growing skin. It means rebuilding muscles, bones, tendons, ligaments, blood vessels, nerves, lymphatic vessels, connective tissue. Every structure must appear in exactly the right place, at exactly the right time. Then, all of those parts must connect perfectly. A single nerve can contain thousands of microscopic fibers. Each must find its correct destination. A finger is not useful if its nerves never reconnect. A muscle is not useful if it cannot receive instructions from the brain. Regeneration is not construction alone. It is communication. Modern medicine has already taken remarkable steps. Scientists can now grow tiny collections of human cells in laboratories. These miniature structures are called asterisk organoids. Some resemble simplified versions of parts of the brain, intestine, liver, or kidney. They are not complete organs, but they allow researchers to study development and disease in extraordinary detail. Meanwhile, engineers are developing asterisk 3D bioprinting 19 AIM. Instead of printing plastic, these systems attempt to place living cells into carefully designed patterns. The dream is ambitious, creating replacement tissues, or one day perhaps even functional organs. The technology is advancing rapidly, yet enormous scientific challenges remain. Blood supply, long-term function, integration with the body. Every answer reveals new questions. Stem cell therapies also represent an exciting area of research. In certain medical situations, stem cells are already used to treat specific diseases, such as some blood disorders. Researchers are exploring whether stem cells might one day help repair damaged heart tissue, nerves, cartilage, or other organs. Some results are promising. Others remain experimental. The field continues moving forward carefully. Because biology rewards patience. Promises are easy. Evidence takes time. Artificial intelligence is accelerating this journey. Modern AI systems can examine millions of scientific papers, genetic datasets, and protein structures far faster than any individual researcher. Patterns hidden inside enormous amounts of information become visible. Potential drug candidates can be identified more quickly. New biological relationships can be explored. AI is not replacing scientists. It is becoming another powerful tool, helping them ask better questions. Still, the greatest obstacle remains understanding the language of cells. Every cell is constantly communicating. Chemical signals, electrical signals, mechanical forces, proteins, genes. The body resembles an enormous conversation involving trillions of participants. To regenerate an arm, scientists must understand not only what each cell should become, but how every cell knows when to begin, where to move, what to build, and exactly when to stop. One incorrect instruction, and the result may fail. Nature solved this problem long ago. Science is still learning to read the instructions. Perhaps the most surprising discovery is that regeneration is not completely absent in humans. Young children can sometimes regenerate the very tip of a finger under specific circumstances. The liver can recover remarkable amounts of tissue after partial removal. Bone continuously rebuilds itself. The skin repairs astonishing injuries. The body has never completely forgotten regeneration. It simply performs it within limits. Those limits are what scientists hope to understand. Imagine medicine 100 years from now. Perhaps damaged nerves could be encouraged to regrow more effectively. Perhaps replacement cartilage could be grown from a patient's own cells. Perhaps severely injured organs could be repaired rather than replaced. No one knows exactly what the future will bring. Good science does not promise miracles. It follows evidence, step by step, discovery by discovery. The history of medicine teaches us humility. Every generation believed it understood the limits of biology. Then, new discoveries changed everything. Microscopes revealed cells. DNA revealed the language of life. Gene editing transformed genetics. Regenerative medicine may become another chapter in that remarkable story. But, today, many questions remain unanswered. And unanswered questions are often where the greatest discoveries begin. Perhaps the human body never truly forgot how to rebuild itself. Perhaps it simply placed those instructions behind doors that rarely open. Somewhere inside every cell, the blueprint that once built your arms, your legs, your heart, and your brain still exists. Written into your DNA. Waiting to be understood. The blueprint has not vanished. The challenge is learning how to read it safely. Every scar on your body tells a story. Not only of injury, but of survival. The human body may not regenerate like a salamander, yet every cut that heals, every broken bone that mends, every drop of blood that is replaced, reveals the same extraordinary truth. Your body has been rebuilding itself every day of your life. Quietly, patiently, without asking for recognition. And perhaps, one day, humanity will learn how to guide that remarkable ability even further. Until then, the greatest mystery is not whether regeneration is possible. Nature has already answered that question. The greatest mystery is how much of that ancient ability still sleeps